Would totally help if I unmuted the music, wouldn't it? Sharing this out. We'll be live in just a second. All right, turning this stuff down so we get ready for the day. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. Y'all look beautiful. I just want to say everybody here, absolutely stunning. Y'all are all so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Look at yourself. Take a look around. You're fine. Every single one of you beautiful. Holy smokes, you're so daggum attractive. Now that you're here. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Wednesday morning for me, Wednesday evening for you, depending on where you're at? Either way, I'm glad that you're here no matter where you are. If you would do me such a kindness, share this out with your friends, your server, your Discord, your Facebook, wherever it is your people chat about Star Trek Fleet Command. Because we're live. Talk about all of it. All of it. All of it. Yeah. So, good evening to everybody. Look at yourself and you're maybe engorged. Well, hey, it means you had a great breakfast or a great dinner. Enjoy it. We give love to it. We shout it out. We love to it. We got to recall this because we got an event based on killing stuff today, and we gonna do just that. Oh yeah, I reckon. We gonna do just that, I reckon. I'm gonna have to switch out running my ISS Jelly as my hunter. We're gonna relocate to the system. We're probably gonna get stream sniped a lot tonight. So, how y'all doing? A lot of events based on killing stuff. Yes, Jace. One of the things that feedback was, hey, we don't want to mine this month. And by golly, you're not mining this month. I mean, you will, but you're not mining a ton this month. Ciao, Server 70. Good to see you. You're not mining a ton this month. Hey, we got a critical. Hey, our luck is starting off great today. Oh, yeah, we love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Come on. Does that not make you happy, excited, wonderful, happy, excited? Me too. Me too. Absolutely me too. Oh. Yeah, I like the critical. So the music's still in my head. You like these so far? Just had to get my Alliance people to buy tickets so they couldn't complete it? Here. Stay away from the away vent? What? Save aways for the away? What? Oh, you mean the away team vent? Yeah. I've got speed ups. I'm good. I got speed ups. I'm good. All right, we're going to relocate to here, though. Relocate to grid. Did your PC 24-hour chest go away also? Nope. I actually just collected it today. If you're having issues, though, please put in a ticket. That's the first person who has mentioned that. That's the first person who has mentioned that. Now, the calendar, has anybody, I haven't looked today, man. It's, we moved this week, so I've been really busy trying to prep content. I've got to have content out for tomorrow. Got the Observations on his podcast coming out. I'm trying to get a Smash or Pass video edited. I've got a Flaming Scopely video coming out about 4-star scrapping. And then I've got the Event Store video coming out. I'm trying to have content for y'all over the next few days. I'm trying to get y'all as much content as I possibly can, obviously. So I haven't seen if anybody in my Discord has posted a calendar yet. And if somebody has, can y'all tag me in it? I don't know if anybody has posted one. I haven't seen it. Now, well, nope. Captain Saul Goodman posted one. All right, cool. We can open this bad boy up. I'm going to pin it. Oh, it is pinned. Sweet. Thank you, Captain Saul Goodman. I'll put it on the screen as well so y'all can see it. Here, let me save this real quick. Yes, overwrite the formerly known. Ooh, hey, yeah, you can underwrite. That's cool. That's all right. All right, now I can put it on the screen. Since we're talking about events, and since my game is frozen up, what better time to play something on the screen than this? As the game decides we're not working now. So click. Let's go with the calendar. We'll make the calendar big. We'll put it over here. And then I will reboot Star Trek Fleet Command. Gotta love Star Trek Fleet Command. Here, I'll put the baby account here in the background. Hey, Mark Lake, good to see you. You're building your second Stella. Congrats. You already did California class. Very nice. I'm not going to see California class. If somebody is out there would like to do me a kindness, I could use some video of the California class event because I can't see it. So like I talk about it, I've been telling people it's there, but I'd like to make a video on it just to make it aware to everybody because some people still don't know. I was talking to people in the live stream yesterday on Twitch and people still did not know about it. If anybody can take some video of it, I'd appreciate it just so I could show it to people. And as far as where in the Discord is, it is in the STFC room. It is in the STFC General. It is pinned at the very top. If you want to check out the calendar. And then we've got it here on the screen, obviously, so you can check it out here. But if somebody was to be so kind, if y'all can take some video of your Cerritos event, I could put it on the screen and show people. Yeah, here's the calendar that we have in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, well, this is why you should be in our Discord. So you can have stuff like this. You can have access to stuff like this. Shout out Server 63, Randy. Good to see you. You have the ship, but I can see the event. So everybody, oh wait, I should be able to see the event. Yes, you're right. Dang, I'm an idiot. Because I forgot this. The event works even if you already have the Cerritos taco. It works for everybody. My bad. I completely forgot. My bad. That's on me. I do have the California class event. Man, I'm the one that freaking announced that a month ago. See, I've just had way too much going on that my head is all over the place. Y'all, moving is stressful and tiring. Moving is stressful and tiring. Did y'all know that? Yeah, so everybody should see it. You get 10 BPs per, so 10 weeks to get another Cerritos taco. So, yeah, let's, how about we discuss this calendar so I can stop making a fool out of myself. Today is May 4th. You got the Icarus Factor and the exchange ticket SMS for hostiles, then the cadet training. Then we got an Icarus Factor tomorrow, and then you got Who's That Officer, which is the trivia, crew recruit, which is going to be a XLB spend event. I'm not excited about XSLB spend events, but then you have the away team stuff this weekend. So if you're curious on the calendar where that was, Shadzy, thank you for hitting that follow button. That's greatly appreciated. Big, huge thank you for that, my good sir. For hitting that subscribe button with the excited to be a cadet. Greatly appreciate it. So, new events are more difficult to complete, require more screen time, resources, and speed ups, and provide no significant rewards. I don't agree on the no significant rewards, man. It's all based around the event store currency. And I think that is providing rewards. But are there a lot of them? Yes. Look, the thing is, most players, including myself, prefer a full calendar. You do not have to do everything, though, y'all. If y'all don't have time, don't do everything. But a full calendar is better than an empty calendar, in my opinion. A full calendar is better than an empty calendar, in my opinion. Now, Bistro, we have passed the feedback that players really want different skins and 4-star ships in the event store. That has been passed on. I will let y'all know if they decide to add them. It is being considered right now. We talked to the dev team yesterday about this. They are considering it. We'll see if they end up adding that, okay? Your payment details need updating, so it's reset to 1 month. It's okay, Shadsy. I know you've been here before, but I still want to give you some love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go back into the events real quick. I also want to remind you on this event, the Unity event, you can click help all. Even if it only says +1 at the top, it is counting all of them. You do not need to click individually. You do not need to individually click each help. I want to push that out there. You do not need to individually click each help on that event. Here, let me get this back up now that I've got... Oh, come on. He's just not going to work now? Oh, gosh. Y'all can be so annoying. All right. So let me make this calendar a little bit smaller so we can talk about the Unity event real quick. So I'll put the calendar over here. The Unity event. Right over there. Even if it only shows +1. If you do more than one, it will give you credit for all of them, okay? So it shows +1 because it's just one. But if you had 10, it's going to show +1 no matter what. It still works for everybody, okay? I know it's going to be something I get asked a lot today, so I just figured I'd go ahead and get in front of it. But, yeah, let's talk about the events. I want to know everybody's feedback on events. Yes, the Icarus Factor thing where you back out still kind of problematic. But the big thing is that you're going for the 3D chess pieces. That's what everybody's going for in all these events. That's where the loot is, so to speak. Officer Exchange Program, I feel like it's not too difficult. It's kind of a, it's basically a faction hunt. It's basically just a faction hunt. And if you use some of the crews that we've talked about before, I mean, you can pretty easily complete this depending on what you have. But you have to use a faction ship or can you use a design captain? Need to use a faction ship. Need to use a faction ship. Yeah, the event list store is a lot, which I gave them credit on Twitch yesterday, and I'm hoping that y'all give credit as well. The new design for the event store is so good. Is so good. The new design for the event store is so good. Yeah, this is really annoying. That's really annoying. But I'll be doing all of these today. But this design is... I'm so glad they've done this. Having an exchange program and cadet training on the same day is annoying. Why is it annoying? Why is it annoying? Why? Why? Your cadets can be a backup crew while you're hunting. The cadet crew helps train recruits and Starfleet officers. Use officers from the cadet crew or next gen as captain while dealing damage to hostiles to give them experience in battle. The whole point of this is exactly as it said. It's a cadet. It's supposed to help new players, man. And you can take advantage of it if you want to. But it's mostly to help new players. It's to help new players. All right, let me get this calendar down. Y'all let me know when we need to go over the calendar. Do Eclipse hostiles? Yeah, that's smart. Exactly. There's easy ways to go about this, y'all. Easy ways to go about it. I am going to hunt here real quick. I'm actually going to do a couple hunts. But if you don't like the event, don't do the event. Exactly. Now, I know the response from everybody's going to be, well, if I don't do the event, well, then I'm going to miss out on something. Of course. But it's loaded for a reason. I mean, it's going to be tough to complete everything. All right, let me switch this over to the auger. And we want to get an attack bonus. Here we go. Sweet. I'm actually going to go hit a capital ship. Do some damage to a capital ship down in that That old Klingon's place. We'll head over to Kronos real quick. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. I forgot. I can't live out here. My auger can't reach. I can use my Valdor. I've never used the Valdor for this. Let's try the Valdor. I've never used the Valdor for this tactic. Let's see how it does. Valdor's got the range. Y'all gonna see me use the Valdor to blow it up against a traitor. Do the cadet event as it is step towards a free Tendy. Yes, agree. We love the free Tendy thing. I'm just saying that y'all, we can't complain about an overload encounter. That is what we want. Just don't do everything. if it's too much, the game is not based around your completion, y'all. It's based around your enjoyment. If you don't enjoy it, don't do it. What's going on with my client? Cryos, because I'm in this system. New Calgary, where I often do hostile hunting, does this. It has a horrible background because of the sun in that system. The graphics go haywire. You gotta do everything to do Tendy? Yes. But that's the game, y'all. If you want a free epic officer, you're gonna have to work hard. I'm sorry. That's not something to complain about. That's my point. That's not something to complain about. If you want a free epic lower deck officer, you get to do extra. I don't see the point of complaining. I know you're not saying it. I know, Bistro, but there are people who are legitimately complaining because I've seen it on Discord. There are people who are legit complaining about it. So, you know, I'm giving my opinion. Yes, you can free to play grind Tendy if you can complete all the events. Then you can get Tendy. If you can complete all the events, you can get Tendy. Here, where is my next gen? You know what? I'm gonna save that for later. I'm not gonna bother moving my crews around. We're gonna do some grinding while we're sitting here. Let's get our auger out. We're gonna activate an exo comp. Got this big one. There we go. And we'll start getting some grind on. Something to do while we're hanging out. What are the pitchforks out for other than playing the game? Well, my pitchfork's out for scrapping. Dude, like I'm gonna have a video out on this. Scrapping for 4-star ships is here. And when I tell you it is so bad. Oh my gosh, is it bad? It is so... I'm really going to push people to get out pitchforks. I really am. I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I 100% am going to try to get everybody to get out pitchforks for how ridiculous it is. Because here's the thing. A lot of players aren't going to probably worry about it too much right now because you're not at that level. But I think it sets a dangerous precedent. I think it sets a very dangerous precedent. And here's what I'm saying. Everybody here scraps. Everybody here scraps, right? I'm going to give you a little preview of the video that I'll be doing. Everybody here scraps, I hope. Everybody here is scrapping. So if you were to scrap a Cavort, level 19, you're not. Well, Grim, you will be. If you were to scrap a Cavort, so a level 30 miner, you would get 12,800 uncommon survey parts, 3,000 uncommon refined gas, and 6,000 uncommon refined crystal. 4-star. So you convert 3-star to 4-star. If you did a Bok Chor, which is the level 40 Klingon miner, level 60, you would only get 2,000 5-star uncommon crystal and only 247 uncommon gas at level 53 to scrap it. You're getting 1/3 of the amount of conversion that you would going from 3-star to 4-star. They purposely nerfed the hell out of scrapping. They purposely nerfed the hell out of scrapping because they don't want it to feed into the economy. Hey, Draco, good to see you, buddy. I'm going to have a video about this. And here's the problem is I've got to get regular players to see why this is bad because this basically is eliminating scrapping for the rest of the game. It's basically eliminating scrapping. So I've got to get the regular players to join up with the whales who don't even realize it's there because they didn't announce it. They've not announced that hostile, that 4-star scrapping even got added. They haven't even announced that. So I've got to get everybody on board for that. Players dislike scrapping. Dude, Edwin, no, most do not. I mean, they dislike the process, sure, but they love it as a reward. Draco, I know the VIPs know, but not everybody's in the VIP room. You know that. You know that, Draco. I love the scrapping mechanic. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but I love the mechanic. So I'm going to have a video on that. And man, Draco, I really need your help. I really need the whales to get behind it. The whales are not the biggest followers of my content, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. But this is an issue that free-to-play dolphins and whales need to join up on to make them change this. Because their entire argument of why they've made the scrapping so bad is they don't want it to be an economy infusion. They don't want it to be an economy infusion. They're taking that away, essentially. And what do the scrap times take? Great question. Scrap time, base scrap time is 55 days for a tier 12 Bacchor, which nobody has. Almost no whale is maxing out 4-star ships. Nobody's doing it. But a tier 12 that only gets you 2,000 5-star crystal would take 55 days. Base. So anyway, this is why I'm coming after them. This is why tomorrow, a huge flame video that I need your help with, and I need y'all to share it out with, because this cannot be allowed to continue. This cannot be a precedent that's set. We've got to voice ourselves to this, because if we let them do it, eventually we're all going to get there. Y'all know we talk about, oh, we're never going to be in the deep 40s or 50s. We are. Just like people used to talk about, well, it takes forever to get to level 34. Now it doesn't. Now it doesn't take forever to get to 39. It doesn't take forever to get to 42 now. Well, it's not going to take forever to get into the 50s. So this is something that we have to keep in mind. And I think that we really need to push against. And hopefully y'all will join with me. And hopefully the spenders and the high level players that I have will join with me and share it out amongst the ones who don't usually come around the channel. Took you 3 years to get Ops 39. Yeah, and look, I get that. But what's wild is you can do that in 1 year. Like if you start playing the game right now, you can do that in 1 year easily. You don't see any Parabellum or Jelly Brawl events on the calendar. Am I missing something? There is Parabellum and Jelly Brawl. There is Parabellum and Jelly Brawl. There is one of each, which that's another complaint we need to bring to them, because we used to have a 2-to-1 format and it's gone down to 1-to-1. It's gone down to 1-to-1. But we used to have a 2-to-1 format. And we kind of need to get back to that. We kind of need to get back to that. But anyway, that's going to be my video tomorrow, is really pushing for that and trying to get everybody to jump on board the Pitchforks video. But if y'all need the calendar up again here, I'll put the calendar up again for y'all. Here's the calendar. Shout out to Saul Goodman, who puts this together for us every month. It is in my Discord if you'd like a copy of it. It is pinned in my Discord if you would like a copy of it. And y'all can, yeah, there you go. There's the calendar. There's the calendar. And it will need to be updated at some point. We do usually have some type of event change. So base scrap time for a tier 12 Valdor is 98 days, which, yeah, I would never scrap my Valdor. Well, one, my Valdor is only going to go to like tier 5. But yeah, if you wanted to scrap it, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, in my Valdor, if I scrapped it at level 60, would only give me 3,600 uncommon gas and 400 uncommon ore for 5-star. Absolutely pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. So yeah, if y'all love Deuce content that is flaming Scopely, tomorrow you're going to have a massive flame video. And I hate it to a point because it's not the devs' fault. This is a game design thing. This is a game design problem. But I'm going to try to burn them to the bloody ground on it. And hopefully I get some help from our friends over at you. For offer exchange program, I'm killing a 1.3 million ship and only getting 130 points. Well, it's not based on the battle power of the ship. All right, we killed one. Oh, I'm gonna be able to kill two with my baby Valdor. Be able to kill two with my baby Valdor. It's hull damage is what you're looking for. Hull damage. Gotta let these shields recharge. As 4-star ships go to tier 12, you get almost nothing below tier 8. What you talking about, Paulo? What are you talking about? Nice, Jim Bob. Almost level 41. That's really quick. What am I grabbing for the event store? I'll have a video about that, Forbes, that will probably come out Friday. What I'm doing first is I'm going to wait and see if we get anything added to the store before I make my what am I getting in the store video. Now you get to see my Valdor repair costs as it just got bloated up. Here, I'll take the calendar back down. Just skip the level 32 ships. Most players do alpha simply to save the resources for the 3-star epics. That's kind of up to you. Will they add a slider bar for ship BPs? Not that I'm aware. I mean, we've been asking for that, so. We've been asking for that. Are they adding more to the store? There is more in consideration, Kaiser. Yes. Well, I always say I wait and save up my event store currency. I never spend my event store currency early on. So I am going to wait and see what they add. There are several things that I've recommended based on your feedback. Several things the moderators have recommended based on your feedback. I don't think DJ's put anything recommendations from his channel yet, but we have asked for some things to get changed and added. Oh man, I forgot to even look at the cost of the Valdor repair. It was several million. Any chance we can get some away team speed ups in the store? That's not been requested. You're the first one, believe it or not, to request it in 2 days, but that doesn't mean we can't. All right, so get a chance to have a North Star. I'm Ops 35, but wanted for ages. Well, hey, there you go, Nick. I mean, there's nothing wrong with collecting ships for fun. I mean, if you want to collect a ship to have, that's great. That's great. Let's see. Get my grind on. How far did I get by killing 2 heavies? How far did I get by killing 2 heavies? Excuse me, what now? Oh, I'm using a Romulan warship. Duh. I need to use a, I need to switch to the Enterprise. Why y'all let me over here act stupid? Why y'all over here let me act stupid? Huh? Why y'all letting me be stupid? Y'all get on my daggum nerves. Why y'all letting me be dumb? Y'all over here watching me use an auger. Why y'all letting me be a dumb? The auger's fine, but it's the Valdor. Anyway, so officer exchange program. Federation's almost done. Use Romulan warship to deal damage to hostiles. I simply, I've got my Valdor's a Romulan ship. If I'm going to do that, then I need to use my Enterprise. Yeah, no button to play What a Noob. Yeah. I mean, I was double dipping there, y'all. I didn't need to be using both. I need to be using the Enterprise on one so I can try to finish this out quicker. All right, Enterprise, you go out and do some hostile grinding. The cadet event's easy, kindness. You just throw the cadets on your Stella. Go hit some Eclipse. Hey, Colonel. Evening. Recently gone celebrate with Feds. Ops 37. The officer pack in the factory store has a yellow icon and the value is much worse. 750 credits for 4,500 shards. Is that right? All right. So let me bring up mine for you. And we go to my, let's look at my commended. Because here's your yellow here. Mine's 730 for 4,500. Is that what you're referring to? I assume that's what you're referring to. It's the small 3D chess piece pack having 2-star in it. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's a hoot. That's a hoot. So why do you say that it's worse value? What were you purchasing before? What were you purchasing before? I'm not sure why you say it's a worse value. Because like if you look to the Romulan Recruit 4, the 3,000 for 300, that's 10 faction shards per recruit. 4,500 for 730 is 6 faction credits per recruit. It's a better turnaround. If you look at the one below it that I have, that's even better. It's 6.3. So the yellows are a better value. Romulan Recruit 4 is 10 faction credits per recruit token. Or I'm sorry, 10 recruit tokens per faction credit. I see what you're saying now. My mind just did that backwards. My mind just did that backwards. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I get for moving in baby week. So hopefully the baby doesn't come this week. Oh my God. If the baby comes this week, we've got problems. Oh gosh. Yeah. I'll see what y'all are saying now. Yeah. Anyway. This week has been all over the place. I'm getting 3 hours of sleep. Packing this house up is terrible. Then I got a notice today from the city to mow my yard or get a $400 fine. Like, what? I'm literally moving. Like, my butt is trying to leave this house. Can you please leave me alone? I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. Oh, man. It happens. I've already told you I'm out of sorts today. So, but my burn scope it down video will be good tomorrow. And I'll have numbers to show it. Yes, it is a Red Wings sweater, Jason. Red Wings sweater. Go hit this down here. I'm going to repair the Valdor real quick and send the Valdor back. Did we even look how deep I got with my Valdor? Like how far into the... Is the jellyfish worth the crystal level 19? If so, how do I tier it? Or how high do I tier it? Worth is a very relative statement. I would say no. Not really worth getting the jelly because the jelly just doesn't last that long. There's some really specific things that you can do with the jelly that are kind of cool. But in general, the jelly just doesn't last that long to stay super useful. So here, I'm going to swap this out and just... we'll just do this real quick. And then swap this back to our Valdor. Just because I want to see the pretty Valdor hitting stuff. I haven't been using my Valdor a lot lately. So we're going to use the Valdor to go hit things. I need Cath. We need to max out Cath. I think you can get them to add research tokens to the event store. Research tokens for what? I'm sure you're saying Apex research tokens. And probably not. Probably not. Fine thread is why I won't live in a city, Sasha. I don't have a choice because I have to work. I can't do my job without very fast internet. Please can they change the amalgam in the event store to individual BPs? My OCD won't cope with having one BP left after I build it. Okay, so Volders, the reason it is like it is because multiple people have complained that one was bad. So it's a great example that you can't make everybody happy. A Valdor is a tier 2. It is tier 2. With his Warp 100 range and no background right now. It's in the void. Remember that episode of Voyager where they're going through that dark void? Same thing's happening with my Valdor right now. Oh, Muffalo, my allergies are always bothering me this time of year. It's part of living in Louisiana. Just part of living in Louisiana. Let's see. Factions. What's my rep at? I'm trying to get my Klingon back up. Almost 21 million. When I get to celebrate, it'll be a little bit easier. Hey, Fenders, how you doing? All right, let's do this one. I do have that exocomp active, so I've got to grind really hard right now. You like? Oh, Jennifer, you think it's really pretty with the background? I think so too. It makes it really easy to do screen grabs as well. So I can do editing and put it in Photoshop. One problem is Valdor. She's expensive to be grinding with. I'm only doing it because I need points to finish this event. See, getting my Klingon credits, my 3D chess pieces. I am going to be using every ticket event I can this month because I want as much as I can get from the event store. I am excited about this event store. They could have just different chest sizes. I mean, they could. Sure. You're disappointed about the ticket events? Why, Fenders? I mean, it's an event store month. The ticket events for event store months are always going to be centered almost entirely around event store currency. I like it that I'm actually getting faction credits while I'm doing it. Yeah, now having one faction ship is painful. Yeah. Well, you don't need the TNG crew. You don't have to have the TNG crew. All of this is dealing damage. Kills your uncommon income. I mean, yeah, there's a trade-off. Yeah, but I just use the ships. Why would they showcase 58 miners? Like I said, man, those were in development. Y'all laugh, but there's already people with them. I had one of my whales message me this morning showing off his brand new tier 3 Vrax. He's already got the Romulan level 58 miner, and he's already taken it to tier 3. If y'all want to see it, I'll show it to you. Let me save this picture real quick. It looks terrible because the 5-star graphics have not been fixed. They're still absolutely disgusting. But here, let me put it on the screen for you so y'all can see. There you go. This is 5-star Romulan miner. Live in the game. So y'all complain about it, but whales buy it. And I'm not mad at him for buying it. But y'all are like, well, why would they do that? Because people went and spent thousands of dollars to get it. Yep. I mean, he's not the only one. So the reason they do that stuff is because, well, people are very gladly handing over the pocketbook for it. Yeah, the warp range on it is insane. Warp 545. Look how fast it is. Yeah. So I'm honestly going to get one when I hit the 8.1 billion reputation required. It's hands down above the Nova. Oh, it's way better than the Nova. Yeah, that's not even in question. It's way better than the Nova. The warp range on it is absolutely insane. The speed on it, I mean, it's got impulse speed 145, y'all. Compare that to my Valdor. My Valdor's impulse speed is 97. I mean, by the way, the warp speed 40, that's nice. It's all those little details that, you know, high level players really appreciate. They don't really care as much about the battle strength. I don't know whales who are going to go around with the Vrax just trying to kill people, but the warp speed, the range, yeah, that is something to get excited about if you're a high level player. But I'm not mad at them for it. I mean, go for it. It's cool. But that's why, because Scopely knows there are players who really sincerely want that stuff. Let's see. Gave a shout real quick to Shane. Shane just sent $20 to support the house fund. Thank you. Today is the last day. Today is the last day to get your name for the wall on the house. If you want your name on the wall of the house, today is the last day to get your donation in. Now, we'll still have things like we got the baby naming thing that we're doing and everything, but if you don't want to get your name in the house fund, today's the last day. Are there 42 Klingon Reds outside of Deep Space? Not unless you count Kronos. Not unless you count Kronos. Kronos is the only place. Urstfa will give you level 41s, but not 42s. Cash App Budge, I will check it. I will check it, my friend. Because, yeah, we got to get the leaderboard adjusted, Epi. Because I know you were keeping up with the leaderboard. Shout out Epi, who just donated $50 to the house fund, dude. Thank you so much. Sincerely. Let me get that updated here on the screen. And we're going to have a busy day, man, because I've got to make this video, this feedback video. And I think I'm going to make Scopely mad. Like, I'm going to call them just outright. I don't know how to word it, y'all. Like, I've got to be angry because y'all need to be angry. But also don't want it to get dismissed just because I'm going on an angry rant and tirade. I'm thinking about bringing the news desk back. Y'all remember the news desk? I'm thinking about bringing the news desk back. So we'll see. If y'all have ideas, Discord it to me. I need your ideas. Really want to use the BD. Just wish they didn't screw up the spelling. Alexandre, I see what you mean based on your name. I see it. Utter mismatch between player needs and Scopely objectives. That's a good way to word it. Yeah, I'm here for all the logic. If y'all want to send me some logic, please do. And honestly, and this is not to alienate anybody, if you are a high level here, because we do have 427 watching right now. If you are a high level player, please let me know your thoughts about scrapping. Does this make you want to spend less money because you feel like you're getting screwed? Do you even care? You know, I want to know. And the free-to-play players and the small level players here and the Dolphins here, I need your opinions as well. So this is something that we've got to fight together. There are some issues that free-to-play, whales, all need to band together on because it affects us. And if they basically nerf scrapping, except for the 3-star scrapping, which is already there, well, it's going to affect all of us at some point in our game. All of us at some point in our game. And we've got to work on that together. So scrapping needs to be allowed to be accelerated. See, Brandon, this is the exact reason why they don't want that. Because their whole argument is now they don't like that it's part of the economy. My thing is it's an established mechanic. You made it part of the economy years ago. So that's why I'm just like getting on to everybody like, y'all, help me gripe at them. Help me go after them. Help me. How else are we supposed to get parts? I mean, you're not lying to me. I know. Because look, if I scrapped a maxed Valdor, I only get 11,000 5-star uncommon explorer parts. Hey, Draco, you're in the 50s. Would you like to explain to the people how far 11,000 uncommon 5-star explorer parts will go? Would you like to explain that for all the people in the chat? Yeah. Regarding the cadets, even they should have added a times 1,000 modifier. That's a pretty crazy modifier. Nemesis says 1/4 of a gun. Draco says not even 1/20th of a single component on a tier 2 G5 uncommon. So Draco is at that level. So Draco can tell y'all through experience that scrapping a maxed Valdor would not pay for 1/20th of a single component upgrade on a Corvus. Not a single component upgrade on a Corvus. That's ridiculous. And actually, Draco, if you would do me a fantastic solid, anybody who is a higher level player, send me a screenshot example of that so that I can show this is ridiculous. Because I obviously don't have a Corvus or a Vorcha or Northcut or Crozier or any of that. Y'all send me screenshots of these ships so I can show them and how ridiculous it is. So Dylan, they did not nerf scrapping for like 3-star ships. But what they did is they've added 4-star scrapping, but they made it completely pointless, intentionally bad. Carissa, the idea is if everybody's against it, then they're forced to change it. If everybody's against it, then they're forced to change it. And I've always said, I'm a content creator for the players. So it's not just y'all. That includes high level players too. I'm here for everybody. And this is just bad in general. And at some point, you as a player will get there. I will be level 53 at some point. It's going to happen. It's probably going to be about a year and a half from now, but I'll be there. And I want to, when I get there, be able to rely on mechanics that I've been using for years to work my ships. Scrapping should stay consistent depending on cost from maxing the ships like the G3 ones. 100% agree. 100% agree. Grinding to max a ship for scrapping is working the economy they wanted, making it so that scrapping becomes less effective. Then why would I want to work so hard to become a higher level? Exactly. In the long term, you're actually hurting your income because the less people that come, look, if you take away scrapping, it's not going to lead, in my opinion, and anybody that's a spender, correct me if I'm wrong, it's not going to lead to you buying more packs specifically because you can't scrap. You're simply going to slow down your progression. You're not going to start paying to make up for the fact that you can't scrap anymore. You're just going to slow down. Brandon, you would need way more than improvements to fix what's going on right now. And thank you, Epi and Draco. I've got both y'all screenshots. I'll say you get EcoBoost engine. Anyway, is the baby jelly worthwhile at Ops 15? At Ops 15, the baby jelly is good. I've never been one that buys the baby jelly because you can get past those levels so quickly. But yes, it is good. Logic from scope point of view, maybe they're trying to slow down progression of Ops 60 Plus, effectively trying to make the game last longer so they can delay opening 60 Plus. Well, Russ, why? 60 Plus isn't even ready yet, and it won't be ready for a long time. Didn't they boost 4-star scrapping a year or so after launch? It's going to be the same formula. Dude, when I say that you would need, I'm not exaggerating when I say that you would need to boost 4-star scrapping by a factor of about 20 at minimum. At minimum. A maxed Valdor, which nobody maxes out 4-star ships. Almost nobody's going to max out a Pylum or a Valdor. A maxed Valdor only gives 3,600 5-star uncommon gas if you scrap it. And takes 98 days base to scrap. Where's the value? Where's the value? Why's my E button not working? I was following your Ops 35 camping guide, but just decided to camp at 36 instead due to efficiency research, which will let me get prime sale efficiency. Thoughts on if this is a bad idea? You can get prime sale efficiency by scrapping a legionary. That's how I did it. But I've said this before. My camping guides are not the end all be all. You can adjust them to your play style and what works for you. What's your thoughts on this month's Battle Pass and event store? Love it. Love it. I love event stores. I love this event store. I think this event store is one of the best. I mean, there have been negatives this year, but the event stores between Duality and this event store are really, really good. To me. And yeah, Maxenheimer, 98 days. Which, once again, the length it takes to scrap a 4-star ship goes against their whole abusing the economy argument anyway. Because even after, so if we go into here, we take a look at scrapping speed and everything. So even if you had all your research and you had your scrapyard at level 53, 155%, and you had your research, that's still going to take over a month to scrap that Valdor. I'm trying to explain this to EcoBoost Engine, by the way. Sorry, I'm talking to EcoBoost Engine about this issue right now. That's why I'm in it. I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. I feel like most things in the event store is a bit expensive compared to their valuation on the tokens. I won't be buying a 3D chest pack. I mean, that's fair. The values are about the same they always are. Eco is not here in this chat, but I'm talking to him on Discord. Like, we talk every day. So you assume that all mechanics of the game should work at all ops levels. We already have officers that only worked level 50 hostiles. Why can't scrapping be the same? Hey, Scopely employee. Simple. Because it's an established mechanic to allow players to progress and not slow them down. It's not like we have speed up options on the scrapyard. It's not like I can scrap 10 Valdors, if even I had 10 max Valdors, and get a return on them. Because this is... Here's the reason that you don't have a lot of officers working in the... There's only two examples of that anyway, unless you count cast. So there's 3 examples of that in 150 officers, by the way. I mean, we have officers that work in low levels that don't work in high levels, but you're taking away an economy piece that most of the game relies on. All right. And yeah, Slag, that's more of a math thing than everything else. Do the rewards in the Syndicate faction add to the previously earned ones, or the new percentages replace the previous ones, Jose? Events tab is broken. Why is it broken, Sylvia? What do you mean? You wish FTFC.space had a way to calculate your research? Spock's Club does. What are you trying to calculate? When they introduced scrapping, it was just Ops 26 ships, and didn't they expand it to include the other ships? At the time, they weren't going to OD returns. They imported it back. By the way, Triax, where the hell were you yesterday? You missed out on a battle pass you won. Oh, Sylvia, that's a known issue. Yeah, it's annoying, but it is known. It's been passed up. It has been passed on to the dev team. Mycelium nodes need to be increased. Bro, that is such a small problem. Pun intended. Baby apple, that's a great thing. Mm. All right, sorry. I'm getting a weird error when checking a raid from a cloaked ship. My game freezes when I check the battle log. Send in a ticket. I can't help with that. Send in a ticket. Dab mode is definitely better, Triax. I'm glad that that's what happened. Now, we were wondering because, you know, you're very regular in the Twitch stream. And when we drew your name, I was like, well, where the heck are you? I have no idea who Monkey from Sith is. I'm sorry. Do I feel the cost in the store fair? I do. There's some small adjustments we could argue be made here and there, but I don't feel like the event store is like unfair in its design. You want the Separatist D3? I might go after it too, just for collection's sake. Could you pass on to Scopely that if you change the filters in away teams that they change for eternity? Tennessee, you could do that. Send in a ticket. Send in a suggestion. I've told y'all before, like I try to take suggestions. By the way, here's the repair cost. Yeah, I'm in the way. I know. I was going to move. I'm still trying to. Here, sorry. I'm trying to talk to. Here, move me out the way. So there's my tier 2 Valdor repair cost. 9.5 million trit and about $400,000 lithium. There's my repair cost. Trying to have all these conversations at once is difficult. Separatist D3 costs 304K. Events way too expensive. That's about what it costs to unlock an entire ship. So we spoke on Discord, dude. I'm not trying to act like I don't care about you messing me. Please, everybody message me. When I tell you with no exaggeration that I can talk to hundreds of people a day, it's literally impossible for me to remember. And what I mean by that is there are actually studies on the human brain. Human brain will remember about 100 people that will be acquaintances or friends. You can't really remember thousands. So while I have tons of interactions, unless I interact with you a lot, you're probably going to get kind of forgotten. But I still want to help you, and I'll try to always come back to every message and respond to literally everybody that I can. But like specific people, like, hey, I'm Monkey from Sith. No idea. But if you message me, then I'll see our conversation and be like, all right, cool. We can get you help. So lots of options, awesome event stores. Still haven't gotten my battle pass this month. My hope was up there. You mean a free battle pass through like one of the content creators' winnings? Right now I'm planning Fisha VPs because it's still months away getting tier 8 Devore to max. Yeah, that's something else that we've been talking about is needing more of those in the game. You have 3 Meridians to win ISO solo leaderboards. I've got 2. I've got 2, including one tier 8 now. But I've got 2 of them. So Dabo Doll is forgettable, huh? No idea what that is. Is that like a Twitch name? Sorry. You're debating a third meridian? I don't think I would actually use 3. I don't think I would use 3. But I do have 2. And I use those basically daily. Unless I'm mining something else for some reason, I use 2 meridians a day. Now, Draco talks to me very regularly. You know, and Draco talks to me more than just about game stuff. Like, Draco and I talk about family and children and everything. So, Draco, I remember. But if I don't talk to you every day, it's tough to remember. All right, let's see how far we got in that other one. All right, so we finished that one. And how much do we have left on this one? Okay, so we still got a bit. So the only thing I need to go do now is hit Romulans. And I guess for Romulans, I'll go to these systems. I don't remember if this had interceptors in it or not. We'll have to go take a look. It should be the Klingons. It should be interceptors. You bought the extra jock just to mine on a 3rd ship full time? Wow, you really like mining. You really like mining. Trying to be funny. You're on my server. Which server? I'm glad I've helped, Miss Rita. I really am. I promise I'm not trying to be like purposely obtuse or forgetful. Between content creators, including yourself, is your relationship all the same, or do, for example, Ripper have a different relationship with Scopely? Are you asking, do all the content creators have the same relationship with Scopely? And it varies person to person. In some senses, yes. Like when it comes to dealing with the ops team, the content creators like myself, Ripper, DJ, no one shall have access to all the same people. When it comes to like game design, it's not equal. Ripper has the most access to game design. I have some access to game design. I have less workings with the VIP managers than Ripper does. DJ, I don't know how much he works with the VIP, so I can't really speak to that. I don't think no one shall really does at all. But this is me just speaking out of like open. I don't really know. And then customer support, I know I work with a few support staff, but I don't know about anybody else. So it's not something like, it's not like we trade business cards or anything. It's more of, you know, who's trying to work on what problem at any given time. You know, I mean, I try to work on certain, we talked about this, like DJ works on certain things that that's like, he focuses in on certain things that he works on every month. You know, there's certain things that I work on every month. So in some ways, in some areas, one content creator will have different access than another, but it's more based on, you know, what projects we're working on or something like that. How high do you recommend to upgrade the enterprise? Tier 7 through tier 9. Yeah, somewhere in that range. You have a video out, or will you make one, how you developed your relationship business with Scopely? I don't have one, and I don't even have the greatest relationship with Scopely, to be completely honest with you, because I was actually talking to somebody who works for the company yesterday, and they talked about how I ruffled feathers making just an offhanded joke on Twitch yesterday, how I talked about the company as a tick that sucks the blood out of its players. They didn't like that, but I'm sorry, that's how we all feel. We might still give them our money, but it's how we feel. So I'm very candid in how I speak, and I'm very open with my thoughts and my feelings. And that doesn't go over very well all the time. I don't have the greatest working relationship with everybody at Scopely. So I don't know if I would be the best example to make that video. I really don't. So varies. He just seems to be very focused on with the higher ops levels, whereas you take care of us low and mids. I try to take care of everybody, Shadzy, but yeah, I mean, DJ definitely has a higher percentage of his players that are, you know, mid to upper 40s and 50s than I do. That's for sure. You recommend getting the amalgam? Yes, I do. I 100% do. It's not like you lied. But at the same time, if you're going to represent a company as their content creator, even if you're not getting paid, you're one of theirs. They don't want you to say stuff like that. And I get why they would not, but my entire premise has always been me being open, me being candid, and me being real. And sometimes I give you some Southern poetry. Nobody's listed on their website as a content creator, I don't think. Do they list anybody as a... I don't think they list anybody. Yeah, they don't list anybody as content creators on the website. I mean, that'd be cool if they did, but they don't list anybody. I mean, I am an NDA content creator. Like, I have an NDA with them, and I do work with them daily. It's just, I'm not the most loved. I'm not the best example of a well-behaved content creator. Let's put it that way. DJ had some pretty choice words about this month already. Well, DJ complaining about events and me calling the company a tick is two different things, admittedly. Admittedly. So, man's jumping to catch you. Hey, Pegasus, it's good to see you. Would it be possible to have the Meridian refit added to the event store? I did ask for that yesterday, Leo, and I'm waiting on a response. I asked for that yesterday and I'm waiting on a response. They really should pay you guys. They have no interest in paying us. They have no interest in paying us. We've tried that for 3 years. They won't even do content creator codes where you can enter in a code when you buy a pack. Maybe it changes one day, but... Do high spin whales have high level access? What do you mean, Moon Knight? What do you mean? And yes, Dylan, when an event store comes around, it shows the wrap up or the conclusion of an arc. Let's see. Ship blueprints, cloaking, missions. Yeah, I did forget to do these on this account. And blueprints. Have they added 4 stars yet? No. I did ask them to add 4-star ship BPs. That separatist, though, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. And the ship parts? Well, I've already got it, so I can't see it. But if they added it, great. Okay, the top. So high level spenders have their own Discord where they have their own community managers and their own access. So yes, high level spenders do get higher level access. How come you're always acting up and making Business Daddy mad? What can I say? I'm a bad son. I'm a very bad son. But yeah, the whales have their own everything, which is fine. I mean, they've got their own community managers. They've got their own Discord, and they've got their own issues. I mean, issues that players have at level 58 are very different than what players at level 38 have. So, level 17, I can choose between the North Star and the Jelly. Is the North Star the right choice? Yes, it is, Pablo. The North Star will last you a lot longer than the Jelly will. Oh, I've got multiple tags. Uh-oh. I got multiple tags. Oh, okay. Nothing I need to deal with right now. Would you consider a high level spender like 1K or more a month? Oh, way more than that, Duval. Way more than that. A high level spender, honestly, a low level whale is around 25 to 35 grand a year. I don't think many people get into the VIP room for less than that. You're 38 and still use your North Star for swapping out Horizons? Nice, James. Nice. Would buying 60 Fuchsia blueprints be better value than buying the Devore parts to level to tier 9? To me, it wouldn't. Reason being is if you level the Devore to tier 9, you will get the tier 9 refinery for the original Latinum. That way, if you wanted to pull both, you'd be getting a better value. If you want to pull both, you'd be getting a better value. Now, please count. You have no jellyfish. I'm level 14. Plan on camping it for a while. Should I focus the jellyfish for this event? No one important. I'm not real big on the jellyfish. I mean, obviously it works for the level and everything, but it's not something that I would necessarily focus on. Depends on how long you want to camp. If you're going to be there a while, sure. But the jellyfish just doesn't last very long. It's great in the teens, and then it kind of fades away. Now, is this... I've already done my Romulan. Never mind. This is a waste. I need to be using a Klingon ship to do this. Recall. That's a whoopsie on my part. I already finished the Romulan one. You neglected your turkey ship, so I got a long way to the Fuchsia. Yeah. Cerritos VPs worth picking up at the store. No, they're not, Aardvark. They are 100% not. You have an event every Wednesday that will give you a Cerritos. Have an event every Wednesday. Highest level player you've ever seen participate in the ISS Jelly Pursuit? 41. I think maybe a 42. Sorry if I missed it, but any word yet on approximate total chess pieces? Nope. Nope. I don't have an approximation at the moment. I'm still grinding it out, and I will try to get that by the end of the day. Are amalgam blueprints worth it? I mean, if you want to speed it up, look, I am never going to say it's worth it to get a ship that you can grind for free through the event store. That's up to you. If you want to speed it up, that's cool. I'm never going to recommend it, though. I'm never going to recommend it. Parabellum is for any player level 39 or higher. ISS Jelly Brawl is the event that only comes around if you have the ISS Jelly. Parabellum, however, will come as long as you hit level 39. As long as you hit level 39. If you just hit level 39, Gangster Penguin, watch my camping at level 39 video. That's what would be the first thing that I recommend doing. Amalgam is good. I have an amalgam. I need to upgrade it more, but I have an amalgam. Have I not finished this exchange yet? Jeez, it's taking a while. All right, then I got to use a Klingon ship, which I guess I can use my D4. I can use my D4. Getting amalgam now, it gets you started on rares for cosmic cleanup. Sure, go for it. Always thought 500 a month was a whale. No, that's a dolphin. I mean, and I respect that level of spending. Yeah, spend 6,000 a year. I had a problem with it, but that's definitely not a whale to me. Not in this game. Maybe in other games. But not here. Chris, I'm purposely hunting feds just because I'm working on rep while I'm doing it. For me, because the rep grinds get so tall in the 40s, I'm only going to do it so that I can get the rep out of it. That's why I'm running it like I am now, because I've got an exocomp running to give me bonus Klingon rep. Look, there's nothing wrong with any level of spending. Spend what you want, but... Well, Q, if you want, you can send them to me and I can point them in the right direction. I'm not going to put out that information publicly, like who's involved in that program or anything like that. But I will talk to people individually and try to help them out. What would 600 be? Like 600 a year? That'd be a extremely small dolphin, a fish, a little blowfish. Yeah, if you're free to play or like $20 a month, you're basically a krill. That's how I word it. What sort of positive outcome can we ask for as something decisive to make? No idea what you're even referring to. A minnow, sea otter, manatee. Yeah, minnow works. Yeah. If you spend 600 a year, you're a minnow. Trophy gets offended when a CC says something they find negative. When a player says something, it's ignored. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like if a CC says something that you don't like, they have a bigger audience. You know, I mean, it affects things. That's random. That was random. It does allow me to switch to my D4 though. So I can start grinding with my D4. You're a krill. I mean, I'm somewhere in the minnow range. I'm somewhere in the on my main account. On my second account, I'm definitely a krill. Is it worth getting a grade for USS Hydra Miner or continue with the Antares? I would say continue with the Antares. I'm not a big fan of the 4-star miners until much later in the 40s. Separatist 3 in the vent store. Do you recommend it? I mean, I'm going to because I'm a collector. But there's really no reason to get the Separatist D3. It's just for collection's sake. And look, when I get it, I will have a little, I'll probably make a whole picture stuff where I have all 3 of my D3s out. Just because I'm a collector. But there's literally, the D3 is in there to take away from other stuff you could get. It's basically sucking up your resources. And I'm aware of that. And I'm going to go after it. Because dadgummit, I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. So I'm going to get it, even though it's completely pointless, but I wanted it when it first came out back in 2019. I wanted it 3 years ago. And I want it now. So. All right, so let's switch this over. Because I'm going to go and use a Klingon ship. The biggest Klingon ship I got is my D4. And we'll use this for some of the grind. I've not used my D4 in quite some time. It's baby. It's only like a tier 5. My D4 is small. It's good to complain. It's great to suggest solutions. What could we suggest as part of our complaints on your video tomorrow? Y'all have to figure that out. My job is just to get people mad so that y'all get them to change something. Y'all have to figure out how to fix it. Just did some math. 37,000 event store to get Fisha BPs and scrap a tier 8 Devore would cost me 147,000 parts to max the Devore. Well, then it comes down to what has more value to you. If you don't value the maxed Devore refinery, then go for the Fisha parts. If you don't value the maxed refinery, then go for the Fisha parts. Which is better in the outlaw research tree? Stellar piercing or stellar defense? Piercing is probably, I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, but piercing. Speed ups for scrapping is an issue. Speed ups for scrapping will probably never happen because of why they dislike scrapping. And I'll talk about that more in my video tomorrow. Is there a Dolphin Discord? There's my Discord. Can my Discord count as the Dolphin Discord? You having enormous lag problems right now? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Which crew should I use for cadet training? I would use the cadet crew. Cadet Uhura, Cadet McCoy, then anti-hostile officer, or the next gen LaForge, next gen Crusher version. Let's see how close we are. So still got to finish that one, and then we'll start working on this one here. My exocomp is expired. How much did we get while our exocomp was running? Only like 1 million. I was really lazy. I should have been using multiple ships. Finally ready to level up 39, waiting for an event in Arc to pay out for spending the rare ore. Well, there is a spend event coming up. Just to remind you, here's the calendar. Where is it? This one? Yeah, here's the calendar. So if y'all want to go over and read through that, you see we do have spend events coming up. If there are any changes to this, I will post the changed version of the calendar, but there you go. Constina is the bug system. Okay, cool. I mean, it sucks, but thank you for letting me know. I mean, I just got a new faction ship. I just got the Valdor, so I'm still enjoying my new Valdor. Has the new Valdor smell and everything. Has that new Valdor smell and everything. Appreciate you too, B. Will there be a spin event, currency, or cloaking event? There's the calendar right there. Y'all can see everything on the calendar. It's right there. That's all I got for you. That's the calendar. So the away teams one is the one I'm trying to pay attention to on Saturday. Cosmic Cleanup, obviously, that's a good one. You got your Armada Hunt. I don't even know if I'm going to go for the away teams SLB, but I'll definitely go for the SMS. Then you see we got ticketed events on today, but then we've got a lot of ticket events on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday of next week. That's something to pay attention to. And then you only have one ticket event in the week after. So next week, lots of tickets. You got your Jelly Brawl, Jelly Pursuit, Parabellum all running in 1 week, which is a new style. That doesn't happen very often. And then the last week, we got lots of Doomsday. Lots of Doomsday. Calendar's in the STFC General channel. The STFC General channel of my Discord. Struggling with the Federation as I only have a tier 4 Legionary, 1 mil per hit, only 300 ships to hit. Well, remember, the ticket events run by the ship that you have, not by what you're hitting. So you need to use a Federation ship to run through and get those points. Which is obviously going to be difficult for lower level players. Now, I've got a faction ship of, like, I've got Saladins, Bortus, Centurion. I collect them all, so I have them, but... Can we just get rid of Doomsday? They're not going to. I mean, I agree with you. Doomsday's pointless. It was a flop when it launched. They're not going to get rid of it, so. Let's repair this. We'll put our Enterprise out. We'll put our Enterprise out with PBT. Then we'll just put our Valdor out on this attack ship. See if we can finish these real quick. We anticipated earning 400,000 plus currency. And that's what I am. That's roughly what I'm expecting. But I'm going to try to get a specific number. We won't get enough tickets in this month to do every ticket event. Yeah, you get... So, free-to-play path will give you 1/3 of the tickets. Whoops, wrong one. You need to go for that one. That's usually the pattern that they'll follow. And if you go to your battle pass... Go into our battle pass, you'll see that there's 30 tickets there. I think it's going to be in an even milestone. So there's your 30 there. Then there's 30 there. So there's your 60 tickets. There's your 60 tickets. Cheering for anyone in the playoffs? No, I'm not. Because I've started working so much, I've become a real casual fan for a lot of sports. So hockey is not something I get to follow as much as I used to. Oh, cool. We got a cloak ship. The same person as last time? Probably. Yep. Oh, let's see. Here, I'll recall. You're not going to beat me. I couldn't even beat that with my Valdor if I wanted to. My Valdor wouldn't even be able to beat that. So we'll just repair. And if he wants to camp me, then I'll just switch to my other account. Oh, well, he's not going to camp me, so then I will go back to grinding because he can't catch my D3 or D4. All right, back out we go. You can't catch me. Kindness, actually, hockey is very, believe it or not, it's pretty popular down here where I'm at in Louisiana. We have multiple minor league teams. Yeah, he's watching. It happens. Look, stream sniping is part of being a content creator. That's just part of it. Wait, why are you not moving? That's just part of being a content creator. You just get used to it. No big deal. He relocated next to my base. Nice. Still not going to catch me, though. And... wait, I don't think I have cloak on this. Yeah, I haven't gotten cloak for it yet. I'm just going to let him follow around the map. Whoopsies. I just majorly resized my screen. See how bad it messed up over there? Okay. Drag this down. There we go. What you talking about, Alfred? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hit him with a Rialta? Yeah, I can do that. No big deal. I'm just having fun at the moment. But I'm not going to drop my shield because I got a 2.5 day shield. So there's your other one. Now he's bringing in the Pilum. Now I'll make him chase me to another system. The back and forth with Scopely ever make you want to create for another game? Sure. Sure. I mean, I'm going to be a content creator for the foreseeable future, so sure. All right, so since we're getting streams tonight, we'll just swap over to our other account. And we'll let the attention whores just not get any attention for now. And we'll get to grinding over here. Join late. Anyone asked about the Cerritos parts in the event store? Do not go after anything Cerritos. That's a waste of your time and energy, in my opinion. I'll have an entire video about my recommendations in the event store. No, it will not include anything that is Devore parts, Cerritos parts, none of that. If y'all want to do it, you can. But y'all should know me well enough that I'm not going to recommend that. Y'all should know me well enough that I'm not going to recommend any of that. Always recommend things that you either can't get for free or you can't get quickly. So no, I'm not going to recommend amalgam parts. Literally nothing. Tomb, I don't care. They can do it if they want to. And obviously the people who watch are going to, you know, say what they say about them. Everybody knows stream sniping is really lame. So if that's how they want to play, it's cool. Doesn't bother me. They're not going to stop me from completing. Literally nobody in Feds, Epic, etc. has ever stopped me from completing dailies. They've never been able to do it. So no big deal. No big deal. Getting second half of a Botany Bay. Why are you getting 2 Botany Bays? That's a lot of decoded data mining. Going after the amalgam had 48 prints at event start, so finishing will be easier. Yeah, cool. Is it really true that we can get the epic officer of this BP if we complete all 27 events? Yes. Exactly. Yet. The events are, there's 4 Icarus SMS events, 2 cadet training programs, a trivia event, a recruit SMS event, an Armada Hunt event, an away teams event. There's the new missions event that's out. Then there is the anomalous mining event. Yeah, I mean, it's 27 different ones. It doesn't include any leaderboards or ticket events. Yeah, no problem, Blue. It's fun to see you. What should a low 20s player focus on getting in the event store? Officers. 100% officers. Yeah, that's... if you need a specialty ship and you want to save a little bit of time, you can do that. But officers. I'm probably going to get my discovery because I'm running a little bit behind on my baby account. But yeah, officers. Scope the YouTube page is not listed as a content creator. It doesn't bother me, Alfred. I really don't care. Like, I told that to Eco today. Like, I really don't care what Scopely thinks of me. Even to the point where if that means they don't work with me, I just don't care. I just, until they pay me, I have no reason to care about their feelings. The players pay me. Y'all donate to me. Y'all watch the videos. Y'all watch the ads. I care what y'all think. Until Scopely pays me a dime, which to this day they never have, I do not care. Summoning is amazing. Summoning is one of the best features in the game for a support ship. We absolutely love summoning. Until Scopely pays me a dime, I will not care what they think. But everybody else, y'all are my boss. The 413 people currently watching, y'all are the boss. Y'all are who I fight for. Whether you're level 58 or level 8, doesn't matter. Thank you for the hydrate reminder there, Buddha. There's another source from Meridian, right? Yeah, the Meridian is something to consider getting because that is the only way to get it is through an event store right now. So the Meridian is on the list of things that you might want to consider going after. Summoning is cool, but they really should increase the amount we can store to summon. I mean, I guess. I would wait for your amalgam. I would focus on other things. Like, always focus on things that you cannot easily get. You can easily get an amalgam. It takes time, but you can easily get it. Going to grab the amalgam parts in the store. I know it's available via CC, but I would like it sooner. Yeah, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that logic. There's nothing wrong with that logic. At the end of the day, you've got to find what works best for you and your account, and not every account's the same. Thank you, Blue, for the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate it. 2 Meridians worth it? I believe so. I have 2 Meridians and absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So it is a huge, huge W for me. We'll give a shout out real quick to Epi and Shane, who did donate earlier. If y'all would like to donate to the channel, there's the donate links. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. All of us appreciate it. And remember, Scopewood doesn't pay me, so if y'all don't, the kids don't eat. It's appreciated. Well, the kids eating is appreciated. Second Stella is a good run, Steven. And you can only get a second Stella through event stores. So, you can only get a second Stella through event stores. Check Venmo, will do. Shout out to Val, who just sent $20. Says, house fun and being generally awesome. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, and I plan on it. I'm not going anywhere for a long time. I will try to not piss off Scopely in a way that makes them not want me to be part of their game. But, yeah. We are here. Where to easily get 50 Cerritos blueprints without the event store? The California event that runs every Wednesday. You want to get the Stella from the store now and then get the first Stella when you get to the level? No. The faction one will only give you that free one if you don't have one. So if you get it through the faction store, that's your free version. If you get it in the event store, the one in the faction store will not be available to you. Your first one, if you want it 100% for free, that doesn't involve event stores. It just reads whether you have it or not. So Which Scopely will put refit skins in the event store? It's already been asked. So now we wait and see, Dylan. It's already been asked. Multiple people have requested. The Meridian skin is in there, which I do like the Meridian skin, but like how you have repeated about enjoying the game. Do more if it's fun. Otherwise, play minimally. Enjoy your kids in the gym. Yeah, look, it's a game. It should be fun. And you really should not be focusing on leveling up and completing everything. You should be focusing on whatever's fun to you. Now, if that's fun to you, cool. But I really try to warn people, don't get caught in the trap, you know? Don't get caught in, I have to do this or whatever, because this is how you get burned out. And we don't want you getting burned out. We don't want you getting burned out. Is there a divorce scrapping chart somewhere? Yes. STFC.space. What exactly are you wanting to know, though? I'm assuming there's something specific that you're trying to get answered. They run Apex on a regular basis almost every month. Run the Borg event like twice a year. The Vidar skin would be nice, or possible the Frank A skin. I honestly, look, I like the Vidar skin because it's there, but I don't need it. I mean, with the away team mission, you really don't need that anymore. Sure, it's nice to have, but yeah. Thank you, 2 days today to die, for dropping that donate link. I really appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who supports the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Y'all would support. It really does. So let's see what else we got. Scrap is a joke for the Fisha. Sure. You take the week between arcs off? Yeah, Sasha, that's one of the things that I recommend. Just like enjoy the break. Yeah. I mean, I don't push hard in that week between, even as a content creator. Like, I'm making content for y'all, but I'm not going like hardcore finishing every event. I mean, I don't even finish my daily some days. I just relax. It'd be nice if there's a way to reward admirals and leaderships. Sure, I guess. Let's see. Sorry, I'm collecting things in my other account, going through all my refinery. If y'all have not done your syndicate yet, there's your reminder. Do your syndicate today. Collect your syndicate. What software do you use your green screen to do live streams? Depends on what I'm doing, but open broadcaster software is one of the main ones. OBS. You like the Terra skin? Cool. Yeah, I did my consumables, my territory, my away team. I don't really have anything to buy right now, and I don't have any multi-phasics to spend. So, but I did finish my battle pass, so that's good. That's good. And I will just continue grinding here on the baby account, which already I forgot to finish the last milestone yesterday, so it's behind. What's the crew to use to complete these events? Which event, Charles? The cadet crew is the cadet crew for the cadet crew event. And then for the ticketed events, it's basically just using a ship. So, I mean, use a Federation ship, use a Romulan ship, use a Klingon ship. Can it be used with Android mobile? I have no idea. No idea. I don't stream from a phone. 5 of 11 transporter patterns. That'd be nice. You know, it'd be great if they did a Mirror Universe event and added Terran Empire skins for ships. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right, real quick, y'all. I'm going to wrap up. We're actually an hour and 40. We're running a little bit long. I've got to get that video ready for tomorrow. I will remind y'all, please help out that video tomorrow. It's a Flame Scopely video, and y'all typically like Flame Scopely videos. But something that they've added to the game, I think, needs to be addressed early, so that we can get it changed into a format that is beneficial to all the players. So, if y'all would be so kind, make sure you're paying attention to the videos. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And then I will be live tonight on Twitch. If y'all haven't joined it already, come check out the Twitch channel. And it will be live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is roughly 5 hours and 17 minutes from now. And yeah, thank y'all for being here. Live long and prosper. Stay safe for those Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. I'll catch you on the next one. And we are outie.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.